Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing this afternoon? I hope all is well and happy Sabbath to the rest of you. Okay, look, I had to jump on here because I am so tired of seeing these Uncle Ruckus podcasters. That's right. So this live stream is going to be a little different. There's a lot of Uncle Ruckus podcasters that are out here trying to make $1 to pay their bills. Okay, they try to make $1 out of 15 cents off of Charlie Kirk's name. That's right. They trying to get paid off of Charlie Kirk's name. They grifters. They really have no purpose. Okay, they have no purpose but to try to get paid. And they do kind of have a double purpose. They are so-called black folks. Okay, I'm not saying that they have any real ties to America other than they might have been born here, but their parents, really are not from America. So they just are like anchor babies. But they really have no ties to America. They're really, some of these Uncle Ruckuses are really the new colonizers. And we're going to talk about it today. So we're going to talk about it. So as you come in the building, go ahead and get the thumbs up. I just like to give my disclaimer at the beginning, the middle, and sometimes at the end of the podcast. Look, I have no political affiliation. It looks like zero. Turn this down real quick. I have no political affiliation with either party, whether it be Democrats or Republicans, okay? I'm here to enlighten you. I'm here to open your eyes to what is truly coming to America, okay? And I do expect you to be polite and respectful to the host. You are welcome to put comments in the comment section, but be mindful, be respectful, and be polite, or you will get an invitation to the block party. Okay? All right. Also, look, like I was saying, we got too many of these Uncle Ruckus podcasters out here. Some of them, like I said, are just nothing but anchor babies. Just their parents was from wherever, and I'm talking about they got brown skin tone. Their parents was from wherever they was from. They came over here to America. Hello, welcome in. They came over here to America, anchored in, but they're new colonizers. They really don't like black people. I'm talking about American, African American, if you will, because some of y'all like to call us African American. We're indigenous. A lot of us are the native Indians to this land, the real folks that was here, or Israel that came over on ships. But I don't want to get too deep with that conversation. As you enter the building, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, okay? And also make sure that you subscribe to the channel today. When you come onto this platform, I expect participation, okay? I expect for you to be respectful to the host, okay? Or you will, like I said, get an exclusive invitation directly to you to the block party. So go ahead and put your comments in, whether you be for Charlie Kirk, whether you be not for Charlie Kirk, whether you want to still give your condolences to him and his family. But we're gonna talk about this dog on Uncle Ruckus situation, okay? There's a lot of Uncle Ruckuses that they like to stir the pot. They're trying to get a check. They're trying to get paid off of Charlie Kirk's name. They never even talked about Charlie Kirk, unlike myself. When I was highly upset, and I'm going to mention it again, so just bear with me, buckle up and hold on tight. I was highly upset. Welcome in, Drip King. I was highly upset when we had the floods not too long ago here in Texas, where the senators lost some of their loved ones, their children at the camp, okay? And Charlie Kirk came onto his platform and blamed a black fire chief that was literally 2 hours away. Literally 2 hours away in Austin, Texas. Charlie Kirk came on and blamed a black fire chief for not for the life that were lost. Okay? That there was no alert. There was no possibility that that the fire chief could have known that flood was coming, or could have gotten enough of his people who work for him, the firefighters, to get 2 hours up to where the flood had happened. I was highly pissed on that. Then he blamed DEI hires, pinpointing not the fire chief or the police, whoever around that town, around, not pinpointing their lack of organizing, but he pointed out the lack of a black fire chief with 30 years, highly decorated. All right, 30 years, highly decorated, and literally 2 hours away from the floods that happened here in Texas a few months ago. So this is not my first rodeo knowing who Charlie Kirk is and speaking on his imbalance of his political views. Okay? But we have some grifters, some Uncle Ruckuses that are truly only here to cause division amongst black people, truly are not bringing any balance to the conversation when it comes to anything dealing in politics. They're going to be against anything that will help in the balancing or the playing fields out here, okay? And there's an imbalance, and we're not going to play like there is not an imbalance when it comes to black wealth, black land, black anything. We are literally 400 years behind in this race, okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to, I'm going to try to help educate these grifters. I'm going to try to help educate these doggone Uncle Ruckuses. Okay, they sad, y'all. They sad. As you come in the building, go ahead and get the thumbs up. I will highlight your comments, whether you are for Charlie Kirk, whether you're against Charlie Kirk, whether you are an Uncle Ruckus, your doggone self, or a Sister Ruckus. Okay? All right. Go ahead and put your comments in the chat, but make sure you are respectful while you roll it up in the building, because I know this is gonna hurt their feelings today. It might hurt some of you Caucasians' feelings, because you might got some Uncle Ruckuses as friends. Okay? So let's get on into it, because some of them have escaped from the slave, the plantation, and their feelings is hurt about what has happened with Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Nobody deserves what he got. Nobody deserves that for speaking their mind, right? So, but some folks, they still on the plantation.
They done sat up there and unlied Master Son. I'm heard about that one. They done sat up there and unlied Charlie Kirk. That was one of Master's best sons. He always stood up for what's right. See, y'all gotta understand here. Master help us. Master take care of us. Master,
look here, Uncle Ruckus. This. I got to let her speak. Come on, okay? She's a Sister Ruckus. Thank you for your donation. She's a Sister Ruckus. We got to let the Ruckuses speak, okay? We got to let them speak. She's a Sister Ruckus, okay?
Love us. You can't sit up there and celebrate nobody's death. They done hurt Master. When you hurt Master and you hurt Master people, you hurt me. Because I live in a house. I live in a slave house. And we love Master over here. Good Lord above don't like what y'all doing. Good Lord above don't like how y'all talking about Master Son this way. Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve. This ain't right. It ain't. Master ain't said nothing wrong. Master was gonna free us till y'all said something. That be y'all folks' problem. Y'all ain't got no reverend. Y'all ain't got no reverend for Master. But I'll tell you what. I was gonna stand on all 12 feet for Master. I was gonna appreciate Master. I was gonna revolt about Master. That's how the fuck y'all sound.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sound straight crazy. I am talking about the Uncle Ruckuses and the sister Ruckuses. Okay. Yes, we got Uncle Ruckuses and sister Ruckuses with melanated skin, black folk that think they white and think what by them talking negatively about black people that's gonna save them in the civil war that they trying to kick off. Y'all know they trying to kick off a civil war, don't you? Uh-huh. You know, and it doesn't matter. I need y'all to get in and listen up. It doesn't even matter to a majority of white America that they have captured the shooter. White America, did y'all see the picture of the shooter? I'm sure by now you should have seen the picture of the shooter. Huh? White America. Uncle Ruckuses, have you seen the picture of the shooter? We're going to get into this conversation today. I need you to go ahead, hit the thumbs up, get the thumbs up, and subscribe today. This is the channel you need to be on. Okay? This is the channel you need to be on. Have y'all seen the shooter? Well, there he is. It does not matter that the Uncle Ruckuses and the majority of white America has seen the face of the shooter. It does not matter. They are brawling in the streets. Let's go to the report. They are fighting in the streets. They are marching. White man fight back. Yes, they are. White man. Let me write that down for my notes. White man fight back. White man, who are you going to fight back? Uncle Ruckus. Who is the white man fighting back? They were marching in the streets. White man fight back. Who are they going to fight back? I need somebody to put in the chat. Who is the white man fighting back to? When it was a white man that shot your golden boy. Uncle Ruckus, I need you in the chat immediately. And Sister Ruckus too. These black ignoramuses, okay? That don't know how to have complete balance of a conversation. They're trying to jump on like the white man gonna save them. It's a civil war. It's division coming more than it has ever been in the United States. Do you understand? I need to know, Uncle Ruckus, what your Uncle Ruckus podcast is exposed. We have men, white men with flags and their eagles on their hats, and they're marching in the streets saying, white man fight back. Look above this picture right here of the thumbnail. You see the man that they have in custody. What color is he? Somebody put in the chat. White? An Edomite, biblical speaking? From the Caucasus Mountains? I mean, what are we looking at? A white man, right? So let me take him down for a minute. We have folks. No, hold on. We're gonna listen to this brawl. Just listen in right quick. They fighting in the streets. White folk going around talking about white man fight back. Okay. I'm just curious. As I get this queued up, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. It's participation over here. Go ahead, hit the thumbs up and subscribe today. Who y'all gonna fight back, white man? Who's y'all fighting back? Who are they fighting in the street? to it again because sometimes these Uncle Ruckuses and Sister Ruckuses is so damn slow. I mean, they don't even qualify to ride the slow bus. Okay, that's how slow they are. But they'll get a mic and start a podcast and promote ignoramus talking points. Okay, there has always been racism in America. Let me say it again. There has always been racism in America. And we have had people that want to rockabye people to sleep, want to numb their senses to what is really going on in this world. And instead of helping to try to mend the wounds, we have Black folks trying to be on, I ain't seen the one that was getting hit he looked like he was about Puerto Rican Black. I'm trying to get the picture so you can kind of see. Okay, not the video, but the picture. Not trying to mend the wounds. They trying to hop over on the side of the street where them white folks don't want you over there, Uncle Ruckus. They don't want you over there. Who is the white man talking about fight back? We already seen who shot the Golden Boy, right? We see who shot him. But they have a problem.
The Charlie Kirk shooter is not trans. It's not an immigrant or a person of color or any of the premature labels that MAGA gave him before he was even arrested, before we even knew anything about him. But if you went to some of these MAGA influencer pages over the past 24 to 48 hours, you would have thought that they had him all figured out. You know, they were saying it's some blue-haired, crazy liberal who drives an electric vehicle everywhere or whatever crap that they were saying. But they had no idea, and we have no idea. To me, and I'm just speculating here, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, it looks like a case of radicalization. This looks like a young man who grew up in a Republican family in a conservative state, who had a lot of access to firearms, who found himself too deep in internet culture, going down those dark rabbit holes and becoming crazy and doing something tragic because of that insanity. I don't know if this is left-wing or right-wing radicalization. I genuinely don't know. We don't know. Nobody has any idea yet. Authorities have not said anything about it. But man, what a sad situation, and it's so frustrating to see people in this space, the political space, especially on the right, pretending to know everything about this guy and the motive. Come on, man.
Exactly. Come on. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all had folks out here in the thick of it, in the racist mind of America. They was praying that it was a Black person. They was praying. But although it wasn't a Black person who took out the Golden Boy, Charlie Kirk, you still don't care. You still want to have a reason to want to go out and fight Black folks. And we even have stupid Uncle Ruckuses. Uncle Ruckus, for you white folks that don't know, the picture you looking at, that's an Uncle Ruckus. Master, we sick? Oh, yeah, we sick. Okay, Master, we sick. Trying to lick the crevice of the white man's behind. Knowing that there are imbalances still in the system in America today, in 2025. But they're exposed today. I got to expose them. Because if they can't have a balance and equal playing field when it comes to podcasts and speaking the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, we're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to talk about it. Because even after the fact that you have seen Taylor Robinson, his picture is plastered all over, the gunman's picture, Taylor Robinson, white people of America, write that name down. His name is Taylor Robinson. Okay? Middle America. It wasn't a Black guy. But why in the hell, and why Uncle Ruckus too, why in the hell do we have white folks in the street marching, talking about white people fight back? Who they gonna fight, Uncle Ruckus? Why you think they not gonna hit your big potato head over the head? Sister Ruckus, who are they gonna fight? They said white men fight back.
Men fight back!
White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! White man fight back! Hello. Hello. Uncle Ruckus, who they gonna fight? Oh, let me play it again for Sister Ruckus too in the back. These Uncle Ruckus podcasts have been exposed. We gonna talk about the truth. These white folks is mad as hell, and they see the shooter for they say it looked like they cousin. Tyler Robinson looked like they cousin. Tyler Robinson looked like they son. But they in the street talking about white man fight back. White man, Uncle Ruckus. They around white people. Do you see this video? I'm about to play it for you again, Uncle Ruckus and Sister Ruckus, and the rest of all America that still is acting dumb. Like racism isn't ingrained into the hearts and souls of a lot of Caucasian white folk. Edomites, young crackers, YCs. Get the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel today. You're going to get the latest and the greatest news. And I'm going to break it down. We got it balanced playing field over here. Okay? Who are they talking about white men fight back when the white man looked like them? It looked like they sun plastered on the news. We're going to listen to them chant white man fight back. Who you going to fight back, white man? Man fight back! White 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 man fight back! See, the problem is the white man don't know what time it is. The white man don't know what time it is. It's the end of an empire. That's right. I'm be the one to tell you. You're going to learn here today. Rome is falling. How many of y'all are history buffs out there? Rome is falling. You understand? Let me make my disclaimer again. I see you in the chat. Make sure you're respectful, or you will get a golden sealed envelope invitation to the block party. Okay? Make sure you're respectful. Don't spam my chat. If you got something to say and you want me to acknowledge it or highlight it and put it on the board, you need to go ahead and hit the super chat. That will definitely get my attention. Don't spam in the chat. The chat is moving fast. As I talk, if I catch something, I will highlight it. But if you definitely want to get my attention and want your whatever you got to say on the board, go ahead and hit the super chat. We have had people do it before. We just had it at the top of the hour. Okay? My name is Ethereal. I am your host. I hope that you would go ahead and subscribe also to this channel. All right? White man, who you going to fight back? When you see your cousin, your brother, your little nephew, Tyler Robinson, the shooter, the actual shooter. Why is you in the street, white man, talking about fighting back? This is recent. This is not before Charlie Kirk got shot. This is after Charlie Kirk got shot. This is after the shooter was shown, his face plastered all. Tyler Robinson. Nice wholesome name. It's easy for you to pronounce on the job. You know, a lot of y'all don't like seeing them black names come to the job interviews. I can't pronounce your name. Lord have mercy. Next. Huh. Nice, easy name you can pronounce at a job interview. You know, go to college. Oh, put your application. Oh, Tyler Robinson, come up next. He looked like you, white America. Uncle Ruckus. Sister Ruckus. Tyler Robinson looked just like middle America. Who are these people talking? Don't be mad at me. Okay? I don't know why y'all want to say, I'm reporting you don't like to hear the truth. You don't like to hear the truth. There's nothing I said that is anything YouTube would say I'm violating. No, your people are violating us. Who are they trying to fight back? I'm not rallying up anybody to fight. I'm asking a question. Maybe y'all slow. Did I get a lot? Oh, the charter bus was full this time of slow people because I'm not the one doing this.
Man fight back, white 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 man fight back.
Yeah, let's play it again because y'all are mad at me and your folk. Why don't you go call the law on these folk? They inciting violence. They are literally in the street saying white men fight back. Who are these white men gonna fight when the white man took out the white man? It was white on white crime. Does it exist? It was white on white crime. Right? Let me let y'all hear it again because y'all slow. I got a whole charter bus full of slow folks mad at me. Let's get it.
Man fight back, white 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 man fight back.
I'm asking, who are the white men gonna fight? Can y'all put in the chat, Charlie Kirk's assassin look like you, if you white teeth people? Who are the white people rallying up now to fight back? This is who he look like. Let me, before we move on. Who the white man gonna fight back? Huh? Anybody? You are mad because now this is just more evidence of how deeply ingrained racism is in America. This is proof. This is the face of the shooter. This is the face of the shooter. Right? But you have Uncle Ruckuses with podcasts and a microphone. Y'all probably be over there just sending hearts and emojis and love to these Uncle Ruckuses, don't y'all? And want to be mad at me when I tell you what's really going on in America. You don't like balance. You don't like balance. No, who's the victim? This stuff going so fast. If you want your stuff, who's the victim? Is white America the victim? White America always seem to play this victim role. Huh? Who's the victim? I have not rallied up anybody to go fight back nobody. Y'all see this face right here. I'm going to take him down. Because I have to do this over and over again because I got a whole fleet. They didn't come on a yellow bus. They brought a whole fleet of slow folks in the building today. This is what's happening in America after Charlie Kirk's assassination.
White man fight back, 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 white man.
Who is the white man gonna fight? Who is the white man gonna fight? When it was a white man that killed him. Do y'all not understand that? Who is the white man gonna? Please don't go fight no black folk. Huh? Don't do it. Now, I know a lot of white people be delusional. They don't like to understand that we do bring substance to the table because we got Uncle Ruckuses that's always preaching and teaching negative things about their own people. And they're not our people, first and foremost. These Uncle Ruckuses podcasts that you see, they're not our people. They're just trying to stir the pot. They're just trying to leech on to white America in hopes that white America will take them in as a token. Okay?
The Charlie Kirk shooter is not trans. It's not an immigrant or a person of color or any of the premature labels that MAGA gave him before he was even arrested, before we even knew anything about him. But if you went to some of these MAGA influencer pages over the past 24 to 48 hours, you would have thought that they had him all figured out. They were saying it's some blue-haired, crazy liberal who drives an electric vehicle everywhere or whatever crap that they were saying. But they had no idea, and we have no idea. To me, and I'm just speculating here, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, it looks like a case of radicalization. This looks like a young man
Radical.
who grew up in a Republican family in a conservative state who had a lot of access to firearms, who found himself too deep in internet culture, going down those dark rabbit holes and becoming crazy and doing something tragic because of that insanity. I don't know if this is left-wing or right-wing radicalization. I genuinely don't know. We don't know. Nobody has any idea yet. Authorities have not said anything about it. But man, what a sad situation, and it's so frustrating to see people in this space, the political space, especially on the right, pretending to know everything about this guy and the motive. Come on, man.
Hold on. Let me address this right here. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the platform like this, like Boohoo. Boohoo, thank you for your support. If you want me to see what you got to say, go ahead and hit the super chat. Okay? Because the chat is moving mighty fast. Go ahead and hit the super chat. Let's get what Boohoo's saying. Boohoo, you're crying. You're crying. You're crying. I understand. You're doing a little crying. I need you to stop that crying. Boo-hoo, stop that crying. Don't cry now, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. You done send me $2, boo-hoo. Thank you. And I'm going to read your dog on super chat. Are blacks this? I can't. Are you, wait a minute. Boo-hoo. Are you saying that we only see race? Boo-hoo. What color did y'all paint Jesus, boo-hoo? Boo-hoo. Stop crying. You gonna get this work right now, boo-hoo. What color did y'all paint Jesus? Huh? Jesus. Huh? Do y'all know where Jesus was born in Bethlehem? Yeah, I know y'all like to call it the Middle East. No such thing as the Middle East, boo-hoo. He was born in Africa. What color did y'all paint Jesus? Because y'all only seen color. Oh, you know what, boo-hoo? I'm going to leave this up here right now because I'm going to give you an example of how you are. Let me help you out. Block. Don't get a gold and silver invitation to the block party. Okay? Don't do it to yourself. I'm very skilled at working both sides of this. While I'm talking, I'm watching too. Don't do it to yourself. Boo-hoo. I said don't cry. Stop it. We the only ones that see race. Race, aka color. Boo-hoo. When you sat up there, went and stole ancient artifacts from Africa, the Red Sea Scroll, Dead Sea Scrolls, the Emerald Tablets, boo-hoo. Everything you know, you learned it from out of Africa. That's probably why that movie was called Out of Africa. You took every knowledge you could out of Africa, boo-hoo. You got the knowledge, came back and wrote the story of Jesus being white, and y'all can't handle the sun in America. How the hell you think you was handling the sun over there in hot-ass Africa, closest to the equator, boo-hoo? Now, not only that, boo-hoo, how the hell you talking about we only see white when half of the majority of commercials and everything y'all hire on the television is white folks, boo-hoo? Hardly any representation of black people, aka known as African American, aka known as indigenous black people, aka known as Israel, the true Israel. Boo-hoo. I'm gonna learn you something today. I'm gonna learn you how delusional you were to even send me this super chat, but I appreciate it. If you got something to say, hit the super chat. Okay? You saw your peoples that have racism ingrained in their heart are so freaking delusional that they are marching in the street talking about white people fight back when they seen it was a white boy who took out a white boy. White on white crime in living color. This how delusional y'all are. Boo-hoo. Come back here. Come back here. Don't you start. Stop. Be quiet. Stop it. I'm talking. Boo-hoo. Look here. Y'all so delusional. 9/11 just happened the other day. The remembrance of 9/11, right? Right? I'm about to bust you in the head with this one. This one really gonna make you cry, and I'm gonna have to send you right on out the door with all that crying, boo-hoo, about we the ones that only see color, when you all are the ones that only see color, and then try to take and whitewash everything. Okay? And now that we are pointing the fact of stop whitewashing our history, tell the truth, and stop having these Uncle Ruckus podcasters that look like us but have the same mindset as you all and trying to bootlick everything y'all got going on. And then come and then do the reverse projection onto us. No, it's you, boo-hoo. You and people like you, boo-hoo, that are saying we now only see color. Now we now are waking up to see you lied to us in school, talking about Jesus was white when he came from Africa. Does it make sense? No, boo-hoo. But let me let you know, 9/11 just happened yesterday. You know they made a movie about 9/11? Several movies, boo-hoo. Do you know there was a brave man, a soldier, went into them burning rubbles and pulled out so many people, boo-hoo, saved so many lives on 9/11. We just had the celebration of 9/11, right, everyone? Okay? All right, we just had that. The inside job, everyone. I just talked about Charlie Kirk got took out of the eve of 9/11. All inside jobs, but I'm here to talk to boo-hoo because she over here crying. Or he. Damn it. Look here. You talk about us. No, we point out the fact. Stop lying and stop whitewashing us. Let me show you what else you whitewash. Boo-hoo. One of the bravest men that went and helped a whole heap of black folk, white folks, and other during 9/11 and the inside job that they took out their own people. Just like Charlie Kirk was taken out by his own kind. White bread. Okay? Let's get the evidence. Let's get the evidence.
Let me show you just how strong the white supremacy propaganda machine is. Do any of y'all remember this movie, World Trade Center, with Nicolas Cage in it? It was a real big deal because it was the first movie about the 9/11 tragedy. And of course, the movie is supposed to be based off of the actual events that happened that day. Well, according to the events that happened, there was a Marine that saved many lives and pulled people out of the wreckage, the rubble, from the World Trade Center buildings collapsing. And that Marine was very brave and valiant. He was an American hero. And in the movie World Trade Center, this is who they had to play the Marine. You can see him right there. Did y'all know that this is the actual Marine that was full of bravery and courage, that saved countless lives, that pulled people out of the wreckage and rubble? An American hero. But somehow, Hollywood thought that it was best to portray this American hero, who is a black man, as a white man. See, America has a long-standing history of lying about who black people are. When black people are brave and valiant, when black people make inventions, when black people build an entire nation for you, you lie about who they are and you give those credits to your own people, to white people. And then you turn around and lie and make up statistics and make up false narratives about who black people are to fit your agenda that you are the people that are good and right. When in all actuality, you have to lie about who we are and paint a false narrative. It wasn't blacks or Hispanics that took the life of Charlie Kirk. Whenever you think of 9/11, just remember they lied about who a hero was. They lied about everything else regarding black people.
Hello. Boo! I knew it was. Stop. Stop it, girl. Stop it. I knew you was going to cry. I knew you was going to cry because I uncovered your lie. I knew she was going to. Is that a man? Boo! Let me see. I'm trying to get close. You a man or a woman? Well, you know, I don't know. Some of y'all want to be known as other. I'm just other. You're playing with the right one. You're messing with the right one. You done came up here and dropped some coins to insinuate that black folk always worried and looking about color, can only see race. Race, aka, ladies and gentlemen, means color. Boo-hoo. Stop it. Don't cry now, because I'm going to be in that. Boo-hoo. I'm going to play this one more again, boo-hoo. We got several. I mean, y'all have destroyed. Boy, you made me take off my glasses. Made me take off my glasses, because made me scratch my head, boo-hoo. Do you study? How you do in school, boo-hoo? In history class. You know about Napoleon, boo-hoo? Do you know about Napoleon? Napoleon trumped his behind. Little short man, boo-hoo. You probably short too. Got that complex, don't you, boo-hoo? Walked his behind. Well, they probably, trolley on them horses into Africa, boo-hoo. Napoleon, Bonaparte, they're probably your cousin. I know y'all hate the truth. God, y'all hate the truth. Y'all thought this was going to be the Uncle Ruckus podcast, didn't you? You thought, not today. Go ahead and subscribe so you can be on the real winning team on the right side of history. Okay? Subscribe today. And when I get ready to take a pause for the cause and check the subscription, we're going to have them subscriptions up, and we're going to have the likes up. You're not over here for free. Go to Uncle Ruckus podcast if you want to just be in the chat. Matter of fact, I'll turn the chat off, and it will only be subscribers that can talk in the chat. You going to participate, or you going to lose out the opportunity to talk? No, come back here, boy. Come back here, girl. Because you sat up here and tried to insinuate black folks only focus on race. Oh, we're going to tell you about yourself today. We tired of y'all putting y'all white face on black history. You understand? Let me say it loud for the folks in the back. I got a lot of folks that came in here on charter buses today. They didn't come on the yellow bus, y'all. They chartered buses in here. We got a lot of folks, white folks, trying to project on us as if we the ones been hiding and whitewashing history when y'all got all the white paint. Y'all got all the dynamite. Napoleon Bonaparte tried a lot of his butt into Africa and blew off the noses of the Sphinx and all he could see. Because when he got his behind down into Africa, he was a mighty man in war. With his little short self, his little complex, he mad because he's short. He was mad because he was short. I tell you, that's your cousin. That's why you cry. Trotted his butt to Africa and seen the mighty cities that all the technology they had already had in Africa. Already had culture. Already was time ahead of Europe. When he got over there and seen them gorgeous statues and monuments in Africa, I'm talking about your cousin, boo-hoo, Napoleon Bonaparte. No, baby. I know. You hate the truth. No, you need to hate the devil. Because the devil been lying to you. He got over there in Africa, saw all that gorgeous wealth, saw all the technology, saw all the beautiful stuff. How did they get this big ass sphinx like this? Look up. Who brought? I need the horses from the rear. I need them up from ASAP. Bring the dynamite. Boohoo, you know your history, Boohoo? Y'all whitewashed everything. Don't you ever, Boohoo, come in my doggone chat with your projection. Because Napoleon, your bloodline, blew off the noses of the statue. Y'all know how y'all love to try to talk about black features, Boohoo. Wide noses, big lips, and all y'all folks want them today. All y'all still to this day got folks trying to whitewash history, trying to turn black girls white. White girls black, my bad. Boohoo got my head hurting, y'all. Y'all still whitewashing history. Even whitewashing people. You have the nerve, the gumption. Don't you cry. Sit your behind down. You had a nerve and the gumption. You came to the right chat today. I'm not Uncle Ruckus, nor am I Sister Ruckus. Do you understand? Your people whitewash history. Okay? Your people focus on race. That's why Napoleon Bonaparte ordered the noses to be blown off of every statue he could see. That's why when you go and you go over there to Europe, when they done blew the noses off y'all. This is how horrible they are. You want to come in and project onto my platform 400, 500 years later through your bloodline, boohoo. Yeah, we focus on race. When y'all focus on race, as soon as y'all seen the beautiful chocolate and copper colored folks and what they had done. Y'all do it to this day. Took all them blown up nose. Go up to Europe right now. And they sitting in museums with their nose blown smooth off. Smooth off. They didn't want you to know this was African folk. Black folk. Wide noses. Noses that was developed and designed for that African heat. Just like their skin. That beautiful copper color brown, baby. The skin that the sun loves. The sun loves the skin and the skin loves the sun. That color. That race. Get your behind off my... Come over here. This is what your people do to this day. Let's play it again.
Let me show you just how strong the white supremacy propaganda machine is. Do any of y'all remember this movie, World Trade Center, with Nicolas Cage in it? It was a real big deal because it was the first movie about the 9/11 tragedy. And of course, the movie is supposed to be based off of the actual events that happened that day. Well, according to the events that happened, there was a Marine that saved many lives and pulled people out of the wreckage, the rubble, from the World Trade Center buildings collapsing. And that Marine was very brave and valiant. He was an American hero. And in the movie World Trade Center, this is who they had to play the Marine. You can see him right there. Did y'all know that this is the actual Marine that was full of bravery and courage, that saved countless lives, that pulled people out of the wreckage and rubble? An American hero. But somehow, Hollywood thought that it was best to portray this American hero, who is a black man, as a white man. See, America has a long-standing history of lying about who black people are. When black people are brave and valiant, when black people make inventions, when black people build an entire nation for you, you lie about who they are and you give those credits to your own people, to white people. And then you turn around and lie and make up statistics and make up false narratives about who black people are to fit your agenda that you are the people that are good and right. When in all actuality, you have to lie about who we are and paint a false narrative. It wasn't blacks or Hispanics that took the life of Charlie Kirk. Whenever you think of 9/11, just remember they lied about who a hero was. They lied about everything else regarding black people.
That's right. They do lie. They do lie. Just like these Uncle Ruckuses that we have. Hold on for a minute. Go ahead and get the thumbs up. Just like these Uncle Ruckuses we have out here. They do lie. Trying to incite violence to damn self. Thinking that they not going to be affected when these folks come marching down the street. Because they want a civil war. I told you they popped this off. No pun intended. No pun intended. They popped this off with Charlie Kirk getting assassinated the eve of 9/11. The eve of 9/11. 9/11 was an inside job, okay, America? Your government, they mollywopped you with 9/11, okay? It was an inside job. Charlie Kirk, your good old boy, got popped the eve of 9/11. I believe it was an inside job. Y'all wasn't fighting fast enough. But they knew the rage and the hate is in a lot of mid-America, or it's not just middle America, all over America. A lot of race hates. I just had somebody say there's no such thing as race. You got doggone right. It's the such thing as nations. But they have y'all so confused. I keep it on a basic level, okay? So everybody can know what the hell I'm talking about. So don't try to go over nobody's head in the chat. We know there's no such thing as race. There's such thing as nations. And if you want to go deeper, we go to the biblical aspect of it. There's Edomites, known as white folks. Moabites, known as Japanese, Chinese folks. Hamites, known as some African folks. Israelites, known as the African Americans you got here, right here in America and scattered abroad. The apple of God's eye. And you gonna feel the fire if you don't get right. I'm tired of the division, and I'm tired of these dumb podcasts. They exposed today. They ain't never talked about Charlie Kirk. They ain't never said nothing about Charlie Kirk in their life. Unlike myself. I don't play that game. It's balanced and fair over here. We're going to talk about getting us together, making it right as best we can. Because some folks just do not want to get right. Some folks just don't want to get right. Right? So we know that. But we have people here in America that know the face of the killer, know the face who killed Charlie Kirk, but they out here marching in the streets talking about white men fight back.
Man fight back! White 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 man fight back!
Who is these white men fighting when they know the face of the killer is white? Who are they fighting back? I guarantee they wasn't talking about white men fight back other white men. White on white crime? Are they calling for white on white crime? White men, is y'all calling for white on white crime? Because this sounds like y'all calling for civil war. Y'all want to be mad just to be mad. This after the shooting, y'all. Y'all want to be mad just to be mad. Huh? So let's look at the super chat. I show thank you for the super chat. Loretta Smith. That name sounds familiar. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you for the super chat. Trump had known Putin for over 35 years. Ain't they about the same age? Yeah, I'm sure that, yeah, let me say this. I have given my disclaimer at the beginning, the middle, and sometimes at the end. I'm not affiliated with any political party. Okay? I let you say what you need to say in the chat as long as you are respectful to me, the host. I am your host, Ethereal. Welcome in. I will highlight your comments, whether they be for whomever or against whomever, as long as they're respectful. If I cannot see your comments, please make sure that you go ahead and hit the super chat. That definitely will let me see, because it will highlight your comment, because the comments are moving at the speed of lightning around here, okay? So yeah, Loretta, I'm sure they've been knowing each other. Thank you for your super chat. These white men are ready to fight. We got Uncle Ruckus is thinking if a civil war pop off that they gonna be safe after they done stirred up the hornet's nest they damn self. Them white men are not gonna save you, Uncle Ruckus or Sister Ruckus. You understand? They're not gonna save you. We got folks in the streets, y'all.
Man, fight back! White 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 man, fight back!
That's right. I'm here to talk about these Uncle Ruckuses and how they are stirring up the pot. They nothing but grifters. They're just trying to. They part of the circus act. They part of the circus act, ladies and gentlemen. They just out here jumping on whichever bandwagon they can jump on. And Lord have mercy, if it's a white person talking about black folk, they gonna jump on it. I love you, massa. Them black folks need to go back to the field. They need to go get them black jobs. They need to go get them black jobs. I'm gonna take a break. As we take the station break, I'm checking the thumbs up because I require participation over here. I require participation over here. If the thumbs up are not where they need to be, or the subscriptions, this will go to subscribers only. And the subscribers will be the only ones in the chat speaking. Let's go take a break. I suggest you go ahead while the music plays, baby. Get the subscribership up and the thumbs up. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on. I need you to make it happen. All right. It looks like we are getting the thumbs up. We're going to take another break so we can check the dog on subscriptions. That's right. That's right. Oh, that we don't want that one up there. Make sure you don't use the hard F's in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and time you out. I was about to put that up there until I seen the hard F word. We don't want to drop no F-bombs in the chat. I thought that word was already censored. Put you on timeout, my brother. All right. Go ahead, get the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, all right. Let's continue. Y'all doing pretty good. I need y'all do better on the subscriptions and the thumbs up though, because y'all like to use your fingers. You can hit the thumbs up. Double tap your screen if you do not know. If you're on your phone. If you're on your phone, that's right. We jamming over here, baby. We jamming. If you're on your phone, double tap your screen. That is how you get your thumbs up. Okay?
No, do not book.
Okay, hold on. And keep it going. I'm tired of these Uncle Ruckuses. I'm tired of these grifters. Okay, they disingenuous to say the least. They are disingenuous to say the least. They're not sincere about what they're saying. Half the time they don't even know what they're saying. Half the time they over here watching me putting my words together like a Mod Podge over there, and they sound crazy on their platform. They disingenuous. They're not sincere, y'all. They're calculating. They're calculating. They're hoping that America will strike and strike all of the Afro-Americans, aka Israel, the true Israel. As if these folks that's talking about white man fight back won't thump them over their head. Won't thump them smooth over their head if a civil war was to break out. It's idiotic, to say the least. We don't let them hear some things of what Charlie Kirk said about black folk. Yeah, he said some things about black folk that they might have missed. Uncle Ruckus, front and center, boy. Run. Get it over here quick. All right? Make it to the front. This is what Charlie Kirk said about black folk. Let me get it up. Hold on. Get you queued up. That's right. I said get over here. We're going to make it to the front fast. Hey, let's go.
If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. When blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous, there was less break-ins. Why is that? And the data shows they were actually better in the 1940s. It was bad, it was evil. But what happened?
Those are some of the most intellectually dishonest statements I've heard in a very long time. He also said the civil rights movement was a mistake when black people...
Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off, partner. I don't want that music in my show. Disingenuous, dishonest, Charlie Kirk. Why you was lying on black folk? This is for the Uncle Ruckuses that don't do their homework. Okay? Let's continue. Let's get another one up here.
I even think that we should bring back, public executions on certain people. No, but think about it. I think that, and you guys should laugh, it should be public, it should be quick, it should be televised. By the way, you could fund the government to watch it.
Let me pause for a second. I don't think I heard what I heard him say. Uncle Ruckus, I'm sure you did not hear either, right? Uncle Ruckus and Sister Ruckus, did y'all hear that? Charlie Kirk believed that they should bring back public executions. Who is they most publicly executing, y'all? Who? I mean, I know some of y'all Caucasians got y'all went in and y'all dueled it out with your pistols. You walk 10 feet, turn around, boom. Cowboys, you know what I'm talking about. Right? Public executions, that sound like hangings to me. Sound like strange fruit he wanted to bring back. Right? Let's hear it, because Uncle Ruckus.
I even think that we should bring back, public executions on certain people. No, but think about it. I think that, and you guys should laugh, it should be public, it should be quick, it should be televised. By the way, you could fund the government to watch it. You could have brought to you by Coca-Cola, and no, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, public execution on certain people. That's what his word. Who would these certain people be? Let's run it back one more again, because I know Uncle Ruckus did not hear what Charlie Kirk said or felt. Who are these certain people? Certain people, not all people. Now he didn't group them all. He didn't say, I feel like public execution should be brought back to all people who do crime, to all people who commit violent acts, to all people. No, we got to listen to hear. We got to listen for understanding. And I need Uncle Ruckuses and I need Sister Ruckuses to the front. Because Charlie Kirk said he wanted to bring back public execution to certain people. What? Let's run it back.
I even think that we should bring back, public executions on certain people. No, but think about it. I think that, and you guys should laugh, it should be public, it should be quick, it should be televised.
Televised.
You could fund the government.
Wait a minute. Uncle Ruckus, did you hear that? Huh? I need these Uncle Ruckus with these podcasts, these black folk, anchor babies. Did you hear that, Uncle Ruckus? Not all people. He didn't say, I feel that all people, I feel like public executions should be brought back For all people who commit heinous crimes, to all people who do violent acts, to all people. No, he said certain people. Who are these certain people? Who would qualify as these certain people? Huh? Who would qualify? Would that be a DI situation? I know. That's kind of dark humor. I know, hey, you know. Kind of dark humor. Huh? Who would qualify to be these certain people? Huh, Uncle Ruckus? I need you to put your thinking cap on, boy. Who would qualify? He didn't say all. And then he said to be televised. The revolution will be televised. Let's run it back for the ones that just came through.
I even think that we should bring back, public executions on certain people. No, but think about it. I think that, and you guys should laugh, it should be public, it should be quick, it should be televised. By the way, you could fund the government to watch it. You could have brought to you by Coca-Cola. And I'm not kidding.
Ooh-wee. Uncle Ruckus, this is for you. I'm trying to educate you. You understand? They seen who killed they boy, Charlie Kirk. They know who killed Charlie Kirk. They got the photo. It's been plastered around. But they have this heinous thought. It's ingrained in their mind. It's ingrained. They still mad. They still want to mount up. They still want white men to fight back. Who you fighting, white man?
Man, fight back! White man, fight back! White man, fight back! White man,
look at here, right here.
White
that one in the house.
White man, fight back! White man, fight back! White man, fight back!
I got one in the house. Paul, who are you fighting, Paul, when it was one of your own that took your own out? White on white crime is devastating the nation. White on white crime is devastating the nation. Y'all got white on white crime so bad, you got them going and shooting up Catholic schools. White man, who are you fighting back? I believe you got a hidden agenda. We got Paul in the house. Paul, were you in this group? Because you done seen who shot Charlie Kirk. It was Tyler Robinson. Tyler Robinson shot him. Okay? Who is y'all fighting back? Let me know, Paul.
Man, fight back! White 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 man, fight back!
Who are you fighting? Are you now? It's a lot of white men out there hollering. Excuse me, y'all. I had to get me a drink of soda. It's a lot of white men out here hollering, white men fight back. So they're not fighting each other. Right, Paul? Paul, you got the flag and the praying hand emoji and your big strong arm. Is your arm really strong, Paul? Is your arm really strong, mega strong, Paul? Huh? America and targets. Who you targeting, Paul? This is the question. You see all these emojis. He think he's talking in code. Who are they fighting back, Paul? And who is the target, Paul? Is it Tyler Robinson, the shooter, the assassin, and people who look like Tyler Robinson, Paul? Let's see your peoples, because they're out in the street cutting the food. Matter of fact, before we see them, let's hear them, because they was out there brawling, shot calling in the streets. Let me get that for you, Paul. Who are they fighting back? Paul, who is the target, Paul? Make it make sense, Paul, when you see the shooter look just like your cousin. Matter of fact, the shooter, Tyler Robinson, looked like your son. The shooter looked like your people. You're mad. Why are you mad at me? When the shooter looked just like you. White on white crime. You can't face it, honey. It's hard to face. White on white crime. Y'all out there fighting folks already. Hold on. Wow. This gets queued up. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel today so you can get the real news. Huh? Not no Uncle Ruckus news. Who are y'all fighting in these streets out here? Look like a Puerto Rican got caught up in the mix. Somebody's light. Y'all out here brawling. Paul. Need more cops. They out there tussling, Paul. They out there tussling, Paul. After they done found out the shoe looked just like you, Paul. Huh? Got to look like you. Don't tell me you ain't black because you got the white arm, the white praying hand, Paul. You got the flag, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up against the day. And what is, shoot, I don't forgot. It's been so long. And defend her still today. And I'm glad, blah, 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 down, but down. God bless the USA. Paul, who they fighting?
Man fight back! White 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 man fight back!
Just asking. You know, Paul, he delusional. We got delusional Uncle Ruckus, his own, operating podcast, causing more division because they ain't nothing but grifters. They disingenuous with their talking points. They really not making no sense. That's right. Well, I probably know more lyrics than you do, homeboy. Jay, I probably know more lyrics than you do, my guy. Okay, I got to the end of the song at least. Okay? Sing it. That's right. Okay? Who is this white man? And who is, I'm just trying to wonder, who are they going to be fighting back? I'm wondering, thank you. Y'all enjoy that little hit. That was a classic, classic, a 20-year classic throwback. Yes, indeed. Y'all need to wake up, America. I need you to go ahead and subscribe today because I'm going to let you know that there's no need to be fighting over red and blue. Don't have your gang member club. You don't have to flash your flags no more. I'm talking about them gang flags, the colors. You don't have to flash them no more because America is actually getting ready for a one world order. That's right. They are going to pull the rug smooth from up under you and tell you there's no Democrat Party, there's no Republican Party. Matter of fact, there's really no deep state. We're just going to merge and we're going to control all of you. And it's going to be a one world order, a one world government. We're going to tell you where to go, who to go, how to go. Okay? We're going to tell you when to worship, who you can worship. One world order. But they got to get chaos going first. They got to get anarchy in the streets. Because they know that we have some folks that really have hatred and that word that they hate to love. They love the word, but they hate for you to say it. Racism in their heart. They have seen the shooter and they know it's been white on white crime. They are in the streets right now talking about white men fight back. Now who's delusional? Who's delusional? Was it, that was not in the 1984. You is lost. Who's delusional? Am I delusional? Or can I see what's coming down the pike faster than what you can see? We're going to talk about another situation. Did you hear? As I get ready to exit, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I'm going to check these subscriptions. Has the subscription? Yeah, y'all did. You did. Okay. Did okay. But go ahead and subscribe today. If you're listening to this on the recap, go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section after the broadcast. Thank you for being somewhat respectful. I didn't have to send too many of you all a golden seal invitation to the block list. So you did well. You did good. You did good. I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Did pretty well today. You had your opportunity to speak your mind, and majority spoke your mind without going to the block list, right? Look here. We're getting ready to head up out of here. Go ahead and get the thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel today. I'm going to be fair and balanced over here. Okay? But we're not going to be just acting like racism doesn't exist. And we, y'all, I try to say, I have tried to be reasonable with you all because I know you love to hear the junk that comes out of main media. Black on black crime. When y'all know it's about the radius. How far? Who is around you? Who are the people around you? How easy it is for them to break into your house? Is it more blacks that live together in a project, which is a system that was developed by Hitler? But that's a little bit over your head. A little bit too far over your head. What? Who are around you? Proximity. There's no such thing as black on black crime, ladies and gentlemen. Now there is a such thing as white on white crime. It's a such thing as crime. We need to reprogram ourselves. Reprogram your mind. It's crime. There's no color to crime. It's murder. There's no color to murder. It's not black murder. It's not white murder. It's murder. Do you understand? I know it. Waking up is hard to do, but I'm going to walk you through it. I surely am. I'm going to walk you through it. I want you to go ahead and have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Happy Sabbath to one and all. I'm out. I'm glad you stopped in. I'm going to have another great broadcast coming to you most likely this evening. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss out on that broadcast podcast. And it definitely won't be an Uncle Ruckus podcast. You're going to get some factual, actual news that you can use, baby. I am your host, Ethereal, and I'm out, and much, much love.